This woman has gone viral for unplugging her NICU baby.
No, you're fine. It's not an emergency.
Oh.
I just was gonna see if you could bring me a turkey sandwich.
Views. All it's gonna do is bring more traction to my page and more money in my pocket.
Imagine you're a baby and then you die and then you get to heaven and then you're being told like you died because your mama wanted to, get sandwiches, so she pulled the plug on. I would be mad. Send me back. No, send me back. Send me back. I gotta deal with it. Not everybody deserves to be parent. I used to disagree when women said, "Oh, I don't want to be a mother and all this stuff," because it's a beautiful part of life. You know what I mean? And you was given that gift to celebrate life. Even though we take it for granted, like you can celebrate a little bit of that, listening to music, breathing, going to parties and enjoying this little stuff. It's a gift, because you wasn't here and now you're able to experience that. So denying somebody else who isn't there but should be there is crazy. But now it's like we have jokers and doomsday out here. Nobody deserves to be a mother. You know what I mean? Prioritizing food over your own baby. Boy. Oh, this generation is actually cooked. You know what I mean? And I keep saying this over and over again. When you have kids, they are your priority number one. That means the thing that you used to do, the things that you want to do are no longer on the table. You have a whole human being under your care, your responsibility. Do you understand that? So people feel like that's a burden. Don't you think it's a burden at school when you leave your kids with the teachers? Or when you were left at school, the teacher was responsible for you. She was protecting you, guarding you, make sure nobody are coming in to steal you, make sure you are not doing some dangers, you know what I mean? Maybe doing this can get you in danger, protecting you. They were responsible. You don't think those teachers wanted to be on their phones or cheating or something? No, but they understand, even though it's their job, it's still their responsibility to make sure you're good, and they leave other things at the table. They don't you'll not see the teachers on their phones and everything. So guys, how are animals doing better parenting than us? No, some of you are just kids having kids. And before doing something in life, loving and marriage, having kids, I used to see there are people who used to read books about those so that they don't make rookie mistakes. But we no longer do that. We just like animals. We whatever works. You know what I mean? Fuck it.
Okay, I don't have time for assault zone. This is ridiculous. CHP is arresting Engineer Gregoire for where he spotted the fire engine.
A CHP officer handcuffs a Chula Vista firefighter on the scene of a crash.
Hey, I just want to, he's arrested me.
Chula Vista firefighter Jacob Gregoire calls for his supervisor. Only CBS News 8 has this heated exchange between the veteran firefighter and an unnamed CHP officer about the safety of where the fire truck is parked during a rollover accident. CHP has guidelines to safely clear the road, but you see, it's up for debate who was in the wrong legally. Firefighters say they park at an angle to protect.
Court judge here in Jacksonville, Florida. The state of Florida has filed a petition for declaratory judgment. They're asking for an emergency C-section be granted by the court.
I have not had a chance to be able to consult with my own legal representation, and I'm trying to understand how you are taking my rights away as a patient to be able to decide my own care, to give me an emergency C-section against my will.
Well, let me ask you about that. What about the risks to the child?
Anytime you go into childbirth, whether you do a vaginal or a C-section, there is inherent risk to the mother and the baby. I have other children out here in the world that need me. If I die from a C-section, nobody on this call is going to take care of my children.
Well, you have a new doctor coming on. I don't know.
Yeah, no, they don't have nobody African American that they can give me.
Well, let me ask you. I don't know that. Then I don't find that race really has much to do with this, ma'am.
It does have much to do with it because historically, Black people do better when they have healthcare providers that look like me. It's nobody Black in here. I'm so tired of this. I'm over this whole situation. Like, y'all are gonna make me have level 3 tracing. How bad y'all stressing me out?
Ms. Dorley, that's what's going to be entered. I'm going to circulate this order, this proposed order that the other attorneys entered this in today, not requiring anything except for an emergency basis.
Thank you so much, Your Honor.
Yes, ma'am.
I appreciate you spending 2 hours on a Sunday going through my medical history and fighting for my vagina.
First of all, why is that lady so, you know what I mean? Silent. Second of all, these people, don't they have mothers and sisters and like people they love? Or something like this won't be tolerated. As soon as somebody is sick or in the hospital, they shouldn't be even, you know what I mean? Like, that's already enough excuse. They won't be lying. And if they think they're lying, they should consult the doctor, and the doctor is the one responsible to say, oh, you know, I don't think this person is in the right state to like be in the courtroom on the bed. Like, what the fuck? I wish I could. Listen, I used to have this boss where I used to work, and I was sick. But I think they used to have like short staff. So every time I was sick, like I was really sick, I can't work, I'm telling them, yo, I can't work. Like, really, like my body. He said, oh, you're always sick. What am I supposed to put it? I'm like, whoa, that's not my business. Like, she's trying to say that I should work when I'm sick. Like, if I die, you're gonna replace me. My health is telling me I don't respect you as a human being. What are you talking about? That's the most insane shit I've ever heard. What even discussing? And I think she was doing that because I learned before judging somebody, you gotta like understand their shoes, why they react that way. So I think a lot of people used to like flake on her. I'm sick, until it become like even somebody genuine comes and then it's like will say I'm sick, then he will be like, oh, it's the same as that one, and she will react that way. But I stood in the background, I was like held to the no, I'm not coming to work. I'm sick. You gotta stand your ground. Even this lady will be like, I'm sick, I'm on the table. I can lose my life. You can't force me. What the fuck? This can be done another day, but we can wait and you know what I mean? So this is what you can take from this video. There's some ignorant people who I don't know, they prioritize. There's no word I can put it, but don't let somebody disrespect your health as a human being. They're telling you if you die, I won't care. They won't care because they know you, but don't let anybody disrespect you. And always stand your ground, no matter what. You're sick or you're like, this lady will be like, no. And this actually, I think they should also can get them sued because what are you doing? Why am I even in the call? I need to be resting, you know? So yeah, I gotta stand your ground at work or anything because people will play with your face out here. Trust me. What would I have done? Because me, man, hell no. Hell to the no. I don't care. Oh,